All right.
Alright, sorry. Alright, my name is Tatiana Refutation, and I will be refuting the major claim that EDM music festivals are more focused on music and community rather than drug use like it was in the past. The supporting claims were that modern-day EDM music festivals have transitioned from being about drugs to about music. Modern EDM music festivals provide an option for safer experience for people looking to enjoy EDM without the risk of underground raves, and drug-related deaths and problems occur every day that EDM music festivals tend to be focused on due to drug problems in the past. Now I will be analyzing these claims and providing a counterclaim of my own. Now the first secondary claim, modern-day EDM music festivals have transitioned. The evidence that the speaker used was simply just one person's opinion or testimony. It gave no actual data or evidence that there has been a decrease in drug use or more of a focus on the music. He used, he used a quote from someone, and it was kind of irrelevant because it said his passion was to make sure that the hot dogs were fresh and that the restrooms were clean. This really gives no relevance to the claim. It does not prove a focus on music. Secondly, he took the testimony from Pasquale Rotello, which is an Insomniac creator, which is a festival, and it generalized his passion to other festival creators or festival patrons. Now, even though this may be one guy's philosophy or motive, it does not apply to everybody else. And my counterclaim is the EDM festivals still have a presence and focus of drugs. From August 1st to 2nd was Hard Summer, and it was managed by Live Nation Entertainment. 49 people were transported to emergency rooms by ambulance, according to the county, and the worst hit hospital, Pomona Valley. And these were all because of the use of the drug Molly. It turned out that 2 of those died from a Molly overdose. The second claim is that modern EDM music festivals provide an option for a safer experience for people looking to enjoy EDM without the risk of underground raves. Now, he uses a particular example of EDC, which is Electric Daisy Carnival, where there are medical tents and security. However, there is no evidence that this has prevented any drug use or drug-related injuries. Again, the support of the secondary claim continues to talk about medical tents and their easy accessibility. Although these resources bring some safety to the event, it does not eliminate the use of drugs, which plagues large events such as EDM festivals. And my counterclaim is that these festivals are just as dangerous as underground raves. They have become so dangerous that County Supervisor Hilda Solis has called for a temporary ban on raves on county property, a move that echoes the ban on raves in LA Memorial Coliseum after a teenage girl's death in 2010. They aren't effective when the population of these events equal a small city. And this is from the LA Times. Lastly, they said drug-related deaths and problems occur every day, yet EDM music festivals tend to be focused on due to old drug problems in the past. Again, there was no evidence that proves that there has been a decrease in drug use since the 90s. Also, other festivals aren't being condemned as much as EDM because they are becoming more popular and incidents keep happening. So my counterclaim is that it is still being focused on because nothing has changed. Billboard magazine says that drug-related deaths spike along with casualties of overheating, dehydration, and self-immolation. And they say that these casualties will continue to rise as the popularity of Molly and these festivals arrive. So as these festivals keep becoming popular, so does the use of Molly, and they're correlated. So festivals are not having a change of focus. They are still drug-infused. And yeah, that's it.
They're still drug-abusing debauchery. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Oh, great. Everything's organized and easy to follow. You challenge the evidence in appropriate spots. I thought you had an evidence challenge on each of those points, basically suggesting that the advocate presented information, but the information doesn't substantiate the claim the advocate's making, which I think is an important argument to present. You had some counter evidence. The data, for instance, on the first point, talking about the 49 emergency room admissions and 2 deaths. I don't know if that was over the course of a period of time, if that was a single festival, if there was some way to break that down. I think that might have helped to make a stronger generalization, but it does respond to the issue that you're presenting there. Again, I thought that you did a good job arguing on the reasoning issue that there's no equivocation between, the risk of drugs and how clean the bathrooms are, and that somebody is excited about their new focus. I thought you made a good point that said that the evidence isn't supporting the claim that's being presented there, and that's a pretty reasonable challenge. The criticism by the county supervisor is okay. That's but it refers to an incident, of course, that happened in 2010 where they closed the Coliseum to these sorts of events. I don't know how many of these events go on every year, but I would suspect that you run into a number of incidents at any large gathering, whether it is a football game, baseball game, festival, concert, something like that. If there was a way to do a statistical comparison, that would make your argument even easier, because you could say, based on per capita, for instance, attendance, you have 5 times as many hospital admissions for drug use and 10 times the number of deaths that you get at the average football game or something like that. And that would make your argument a little bit clearer. But everything was easy to follow. I thought you explained your arguments pretty well. You did give me the wrong evaluation form. This is for the claim of fact speech, but that's okay. I can make an adjustment. It's not a problem. You're probably never going to see it anyway, although it is going to be available for you to pick up at the beginning of the next quarter. Just come by the office and I'm happy to give it to you.